Hello and Shabbat Shalom. I hope that you are having a wonderful Friday. Hope that you are letting go of the week and excited about getting into the relaxation of Shabbat, spending time with family and with friends and eating. Very important. Speaking of food, behind me is a picture that is connected to this week's Torah portion, which is called Toldot, which means generations. And it's interesting. So the Torah portion begins with Isaac and Rebekah, and it talks about the birth of their children, Jacob and Esau. And if you know the text, this is, we get to read it every year. So we discussed it last year too, but if you know the story, you know that Jacob and Esau did not get along very well. They were not the closest siblings in our text, and so it doesn't help in the Torah portion for us to discuss this image behind me, which is a bowl of stew. Now, I want us to reflect on this just for a second. The Torah is a sacred, holy document. It is a teaching that we follow. It's a teaching that we follow to our children and our grandchildren, and great-great-grandchildren. It is our guide for our lives. It talks about the creation. It talks about the story of Noah. It talks about all the mitzvot in the book of Leviticus. And there's this idea that in Jewish text, particularly when it comes to the Torah, that the Torah doesn't waste any words. Every word is special. Every word is sacred. Nothing is superfluous in the Torah. And so the document, the teaching that talks to us about all these holy things also takes the time. So the Torah takes the ink, essentially, and spends time in this week's Torah portion of Toldot about soup, about stew, essentially, soup and stew. That is, I hope that you are as interested and impressed with this as I am. Now, this might be, again, a section of text because we've read it. It's the same Torah portion every single year, but I hope that this year we'll reflect on the fact that the Torah takes the time to talk about stew, and the stew actually becomes one of the most interesting characters, if you will, in our Torah text, because it's the stew that creates such issues and such problems between these two brothers, between Jacob and Esau. Jacob is known as a tent dweller, Esau more of a hunter. And this stew and its connection to a birthright all connect back to just simple hunger where Esau is coming sort of from the field, from a hunt, and where Jacob is just making the stew. But why is that happening? Why does the Torah have to tell us about this particular piece of food, this bowl of soup that changes these brothers' lives forever? And that's what I want us to be thinking about. So I want you to think about that. I want you to think about, how is it possible the Torah would take some time and focus on stew? We'll be discussing this tomorrow morning a little bit more at 8:30. So can't wait to see you. So tonight is Chardonnay Shabbat. So hope that you'll come. It's at 6:15 tonight. Services Friday night, tonight, 6:15. Join us for services, and then afterwards is our Chardonnay Shabbat, a little chance for us to hang out in our little tent area in our courtyard, and we can schmooze after services and have a little Chardonnay, if you will. And then tomorrow morning at 8:30 in the morning is our service and Torah study for us to discuss Toldot, this week's Torah portion, and the fascinating idea that the Torah talks about stew. Shabbat Shalom.